Welcome back to Free Play. This is Path of Exile, so I'm actually doing my higher level character. It's level 86, it's a Saboteur mine build using Glacial Cascade as the skill in the mine. So, this build is Ziggy D's build that he made. Yeah, it works out really well. I haven't done much, but these next 2 episodes are going to be the last episode. I'm not going to the full 10 because I feel that I have showcased enough of the game that I've got my point across that the game is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to be doing 2 endgame runs essentially. So let's go to my hideout. So this is one thing with the Forsaken Masters. You get hideouts. And this one is... This is the coastal hideout. So map devices you get later on. You actually get to try them out around Act 6, I believe. And then you have to be able to do things later on. You have to do the very last act to be able to complete them. Here's all the masters that are in the game except for Leo. Because I don't do Leo. So we're just going to be doing maps. I want to do Spider Forest because what I want is this card. So I need one more of them. So, where's my alchemies? I'm still not used to there now. That's okay. And we throw it in. Do I have anything that can boost it? No, I don't want to use those. So, that, and off we go. So, this is my skill. Let's get it so I don't move. I can activate them twice. So, let's go through. So these are maps. This is a tier 6 map. It's more of a higher leveled one. You start at tier 1s, going up to tier 16. And so we're just going to go killing. The damage is so much different compared. So this is what the maps look like. This is all the ones that I've completed. The ones that don't have... Whoop. Let's just move back here. So, do I have any prophecies that triggered? I don't think so. So, these ones have shape rolls, which means they could become like this. This was a tier 1 originally, but now it's tier 6, so it goes up by 5. Each shape. The gold ring is the bonus, which increases this. If you complete the bonuses, you increase your chances. So, I'm only at 46%, still not that great. There are unique maps, like Exile Vault and so on, scattered around. And yeah, so we're currently doing this one over here. So let's go and complete the map. Now, with maps, you want to try and keep them to be in the range of near full completion. So how it says here, more than 50 monsters. Well, once it's under 50, that's normally when you can leave, because you've normally killed a majority of the things in the map. Hopefully we get. I will do the master. It is Elrond. I can do him easily. I still collect all maps because I haven't got all the new ones. Though people do farm maps. Okay, so we just have to wait for them to get into the circle. Now I don't have all my sockets and gems used yet. Not up to that stage yet. Okay, now he's done. Let's pick up the scrolls. So we got... Oh, yay! Getting new maps. It's absolutely fantastic. So... So what I think I'll do is, on the last episode, is I will have links in the description of people I recommend to get more info from. So there's a guy that has an entire YouTube series that talks about the basics of the game, so you can understand mechanics, how to craft, and so on. Like, I do feel that this game is not a game that works well in the YouTube sphere unless it's like a tutorial. It's more of a streaming game. But that's just how I feel. Because you can sit there and play it for hours on end instead of having interruptions essentially with each episode. Which allows you to experience the entire thing, because just streaming it for 4 or 5 hours a day would be a lot more than a 30-minute-ish episode of each day, or 20-minute. Nearly died then. Okay. Kind of disappointment that I haven't found the card that I need. I'm trying to go for as full of a clear as I can. So, be patient. Like, you can speed through the maps very quickly if you so wish. So, after I clear this map, I'll talk about what's happening. Like with the explosions and all that that's been occurring on me. Just so we can talk about some of the different types of support gems, and I'll talk about my skills and everything. I think that's what we'll do. This episode will be pretty much the tutorial on support gems, and so on. And oh yay, I can do this map again, which I'll do because I'm farming it. Okay. That's what I wanted. Sweet. So now we enter to the arena. Oh god. What type of helmet do I need? Do I have a perfected helmet? No, I don't. Okay, so let's take a look. Not good enough. Okay, so let's just move off into Spider Forest to here and just explore the top half. Zero monsters remaining. Okay, so that was everything. So we teleport out. So, first things first, maps is you only have 2, 4, 6 chances. So you have, unless you're in hardcore, then you only have 1 chance. But in hardcore, if you're teaming up with people, you can have everyone go in. So the more people you have in your party, the less chances you have, the less like entrance ways in. So let's just store everything. And peer support goes over here. There's over here, so we're going to grab that. Maps. Now, tier 5's maps are going over here. Tier 6. Actually, you go over there. Tier 7. Tier 7 and tier 2. So, let's go to Highgate. To turn in divination cards, you only can do it in Highgate, and you talk to Tasuni. So this is the stuff we need for the other build that I was showcasing for the first 6 episodes, which is this one. I think that's okay rolls. I'm actually going to check. PoE, Spewing Ice. The wiki is actually a fantastic resource, so let's just take a gander. So it's the lowest int roll, highest cast, so it's a temporary staff for now. Okay. So that's the leveling staff, because 14 intelligence increase is not that great. 16 would have been better, but we got perfect cast speed roll, so that means we're going to cast really quickly. So we'll just store that in there. You know what? Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it 6 socketed. There we go. Now I don't know the socket color, so we'll worry about that later, because we do have some connected, which is good. We only need 2 of them connected, so it doesn't matter which colors we get. So let's talk about sockets. So my main weapon is this. So I use this thing to. It has a level 10 remote mine. It's a 5 link. It increases spell damage and increases the laying speed, and my mines can be detonated twice. So I can hit space twice, and voila. So I have trap and mine damage support. So that increases my. Where is. So remote mine allows us to. I think I have a spare here. So supporter spells or attacks that use a barrel 1. Instead of using that skill, you can place a mine that will use that skill instead. So we are using Glacial Cascade, which can be used anywhere. It doesn't have a weapon requirement, and it does physical damage, and it converts 60% of that physical damage to cold. So that means you can stack cold damage and physical damage, and your damage would increase. So we've got concentrated effort on it, so that means we're not as area affected, but we do more damage in the area that we do hit. We convert some of our physical damage to lightning. We then we have additional mine damage, so we can place 2 additional mines, so we're placing 3, and with our ascendancy tree, we have an additional chance to doing 1 more, so we can have up to 4 placed at a time, and we deal less mine damage. That's the downside of this. And then we have trap and mine damage support, which reduces the laying speed time, increases the damage, and well, we don't need to worry about traps because we're not using traps. And so yeah, like, it's fantastic. It's a very good early, this was my first character, and it works out really well. So, cast when damage is taken. So when we take a total of 528 damage, so it's not a lot of damage. It triggers constantly, or consistently. We do Immortal Call, which discharges endurance charges, which we don't have, making the character invulnerable to physical damage for a short period of time. So that's our survivability. When we take that damage, we become invulnerable for a period of time. And then we do Enfeeble, which is a curse, which reduces things. And we have Detonate Mines there as well. So this is the support gem. It causes the trigger of these 3 things. So if I have any mine placed, they trigger. And then over here, I've got my spell totem, which casts my Detonate Mines, which allows me to, for when I'm with bosses, I place this down, I place my mines, and when there's enemies near, they trigger. Which is fantastic for bosses. That's the only time you should be using that for this build. And then I have Flame Dash attached to faster casting, Arcane Surge, and increased duration. So when I use it twice, I get increased spell damage. So that is this build. This is the items. Oh, and I have the ring, which has Hatred, which makes I don't reserve any mana, which is actually fantastic. But yeah, so this is where I'm going to be ending this video. So thank you guys for watching. Now I'm cutting this showcase short because I feel that I've showcased enough. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.